Bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Community, no good. Don't be surprised now last year. It's like they put out a smash and they go in a flash and minute. And then they make tracks and dishes like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract them. That was really me. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Most of the things I'm living. And I would've one of who knew that after. I still be casual, spending $1 million plus annual income. So here's my manual. This something. And this east side still in me. My ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gonna remember me. Figure walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. There's so much to me.
Game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, you know, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, you know, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice players. He's checked in for New Orleans. And the 76ers making a change here.
Jones. Shooting one.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. We've got Maxey. Cody Zeller is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Jay in at the point. Pass to Zeller. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Jay. Outside Richardson. Here's Jay, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. For 3, Maxey. Brooks with the rebound.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And here's Jones. Pass to Williamson. Outside, Williams. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Jay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Little's checked in for the Sixers. Moutier comes in for Maxey. They grab their own miss. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by New Orleans. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jones is checked in. No good on the second free throw. Here's Jay. Pass to Little. Here's Jay. Looking to end the drought. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Jones. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Philadelphia calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup. You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Williams is checked in for the Pelicans. Left side, Oubre. Outside, Williams. From 13. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Jones with the block.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Fires from the wing. Jones grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Jones. Back to Williams. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. The baseline, Jay. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Oubre. Outside Jones. Here's Mayo. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Williams passes to Oubre. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Pelicans, Kelly.
And he drops a first. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Springer, he's checked in for Moutier. Pass to Jones. 36 seconds left in the first. Here's Jay. He's got 9. Driving in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first. The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Oubre. Here's Jones. Count it. Jones has got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Jay. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead, up by 2.
27. Pelicans fans, here's your.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. We've got Nasir Little. Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Murphy. Lets it go. Misses the jumper.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Henderson misses. And it's New Orleans ball. Williamson outside. And here's Ingram. Shot clock at 6.
Philadelphia.
Richardson's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Springer.
76ers substitution. Josh Richardson. Tyrese Maxey.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson inside. Last game out, 36 points for him. Ingram finds Williamson. Tries again. It's good. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
The kick out to Richardson. He shoots it. The bank shot, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Jay. Brooks defending. And it's Maxey missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He added 43 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
That one falls. Ingram's got 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Jay on the take. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Pass to Murphy. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Williams is checked in for Murphy.
Williams.
Ingram against Maxey. Ingram, the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And that one's good. Jay.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Outside, Williams. From the low block. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Jay. 17 points in the game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Here's Jay. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Launches it. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
So both teams changing it up here. Left side, Williams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. The Sixers trailing. Here's Jay.
Oh, wow! He went way up.
Goodness.
And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Williams passes to Williamson. This one for 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And another basket for New Orleans.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's Jay. Williams defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Oubre, he's checked in for Williams. Jones, he's checked in for the Sixers. Little comes in for Richardson.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him.
Zion Williamson has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far.
61. The 76ers, 49.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten. He's checked in for the Pelicans.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
We've got Zion Williamson, and it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5.
playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Jay. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Knocks it down from distance.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Jay. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 28 points for him.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williamson throws it down.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Here's Jay. He drops it from range.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Outside, Williams. Here's Murphy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. The shot won't fall. The 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Jay. He's got 31. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Williamson, right side. Inside. Up and in on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jay. He's got 34. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Pelicans call time here. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Mayo. Basket's good. Give him 8 points now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Jay. 37 points for him. Ooh, poked away. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Oubre. From about 16, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, no, you're Doc. And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Moutier's checked in. Here's Jay. 43 points in the game. 3 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And that one's good. Ingram.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Here's Jay. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
That free throw, no good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Harden comes in for Moutier.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine right here. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Jones, the pass to Ingram, shoots over Harden. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
And here's Ingram outside. Missed it. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for New Orleans. Providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 87. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys.
Ingram is checked in for New Orleans. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship like the Milwaukee Bucks.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Jay in at the 1. New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Back to Ingram. On the wing, Brooks. Embiid covers. Outside Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Williams. Brooks outside. To the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for what, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and
so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and you know, they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to know, to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, you know, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone, and now they got to look for new exploits to
exactly.
beat people with.
Go break the game. That's
You can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it.
76ers going with a whole new group out there. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Cody Zeller is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Nasir Little. And it's Jay in at the 2. 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Duarte. Outside, Hill. Off target with the 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Jay from behind the arc. And another shot. Tries yet again. Duarte grabs the board.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
Here's Jay. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. From deep. The offensive rebound to the right side. It's Little on the wing. Here's Jay. It's rebounded by Indiana.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Left side, Hill. Pass to Duarte. Knocked away. Here's Jay to the paint. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And the Pacers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Youth Dance Team.
A minute and a half left in the opening quarter.